All right. Welcome, everyone, to Awfully Silly. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Saw some fun monkey emotes in the chat because you all know what we have going on for you today, which is we're getting silly. We're getting silly with some monkeys. But before we get into that, I want to go over a few different announcements for things that we got going on. So first, we have one and done-a-thon coming up again, where you can show off your favorite run and that be your only appearance within that series of marathon type events in the one and done-a-thon series. So the schedule will actually be released in 4 short days on the 29th. So be on the lookout for that. I ran in the first one and done-a-thon and it was a blast. So be sure to keep an eye out. Speaking of things that are a blast, we have Flame Fatales coming up. It's going to be having their own next all-women speedrunning event, which is called, as I mentioned, Flame Fatales, from August 21st to the 27th. The marathon schedule is out now, and you can type !FF in the Twitch chat or go on over to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information. Prize submissions are also now open, and you can check out that website for some more information. Be very interested to donate into some of those awesome prizes coming up. Speaking of, we have an Instagram account in case you aren't aware. So go ahead and check out @GamesDoneQuick on Instagram to get bite-sized clips from our Hotfix shows, and you can see what happens next at the events that we have going on. You never know what you can see on the channel. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support weekly Hotfix content. So please consider subscribing if you enjoy these weekly Hotfix shows, which I hope you do. If you happen to be watching on YouTube in the future, come on over to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. If you're interested in learning and looking at our live content, that's going to start most weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern, just like this show did, and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. And if you're looking for some more Hotfix fun, stay tuned after this. For That's Never Happened Before, that's going to be showing off some glitches in Undertale, so I'm definitely excited about that. And starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have Random Number Generation, which is a show that features randomizers and randomizer adjacent content, followed by Aimbot, a show that features first person and other types of shooter speedruns. So that's going to be pretty excellent. Be sure to catch those shows. But for now, I think it's time. I think we gotta quit all this monkeying around and get into our first run of the evening, which is going to be Pipo Saru 2001, and it's going to be run by Sergeant Silent. Take it away.
Hello. I'm Sergeant Silent. It's a pleasure to be here. I have fellow commentator with me, Rikel. How are you doing today, Reek? Thanks for joining me at 2 a.m. Europe time for you.
It's definitely 1 a.m. Everyone is sleeping, but I'm happy to be here as well. Hello, Mr. Sergeant. Expert monkey pants catcher. Is that on your business cards?
It's not, because I don't catch any monkeys, but we'll figure that one out. So, I am excited. We were led into here with a monkey pun, and I'd be very interested in seeing what kind of monkey-based puns we can get throughout the course of this run. But in the meantime, let's introduce Pipo Saru 2001. You might be wondering, what am I looking at on the title screen? You are looking at Kakeru, or Spike into North American audiences, run after monkeys with a gadget from the professor that we'll get introduced to shortly. We're going to be playing this on expert mode, which means we're going to be doing a slightly more challenging variation of the run. Expert mode has more traps, more fun, more gimmicks. It's going to be awesome. So if GDQ is ready, we'll get right into this, and then we could start chatting about what we are looking at.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready when you are.
All right. So the goal of the game is to vacuum pants, and that's what we're going to do. So 3, 2, 1, vacuum. Gets you. What? I don't know what vacuum is in Japan, but so the gadget is a vacuum cleaner. It's known as the Nuggetcher. I have no idea where that terminology comes from, but it's vacuum. And this game was released in 2001, Japan only. basically, Reek, would you mind explaining the rough story of what's going on? Since in expert mode, we won't be having the one cutscene in the entire game.
One cutscene, yes. So in Ape Escape 1, all the monkeys escaped. You caught all the monkeys, but all the pants got dirty. And this is going to be a good one. So all the pants need to be washed, but the monkeys, they want to keep wearing their pants because they got a right to wear pants. And we have to forcefully steal all the pants and put them in the washing machine. And the monkeys don't like it. So you can see them running away now. But the moment you steal their pants, they will actually become aggressive and go after you and try to get their pants back.
Yep. You could see a chain of pants behind me, and then that guy right there, he just tried to smack me. The monkeys, as Reek said, are not happy that I am depriving them of their right to wear pants. And that is not a joke. That is the actual story of this game. The big baddie is fighting for monkeys' rights to wear pants because we are taking them off just to put them in the level-ending washing machine. And I'd like to point out, before we start seeing people say, oh, it's just a spin-off, it's not canon, I would advise you go watch the opening cutscene to Ape Escape 2. Arik, would you like to explain why that cutscene is important?
Yes, okay, so Ape Escape 2 is actually my main speed game. And the opening cutscene is you are Hikaru, the main guy from Ape Escape 2, and you need to transport all of the washed pants back to all the monkeys in Monkey Park. And he makes a mistake and also gives those helmets back, which for whatever reason they still have right now. And yes, this game is actually canon.
You know, I've always wondered with that, why did the professor... So he created this virtual space because Monkey Park basically said, you know all those monkeys you rescued and you took to the time station? We're going to forget you actually dropped them off at Monkey Park. Yeah, we need you to hold them for us a little longer so that we can redo the park. We need to do maintenance and stuff. But also while you're doing that, wash their pants. We can't take them back until you do that. And at that exact moment, you hear Kakeru go, Professor... And the professor goes, aha! Kakeru, I have a job for you. And he goes, oh no. And that is exactly what happens.
It's always the kids that need to save the world.
Yep. It's always the kid. So these levels all have different themes to actually talk about the game we're playing gameplay-wise. These first set of levels are called Honobono, which each level theme is a Japanese onomatopoeia. So Honobono is the Japanese onomatopoeia for peaceful winds flowing through the air, throwing through objects, I guess. In English, a lot of people refer to this zone as windmills because there's a lot of windmills that really emphasize the open pastures, open plains, and the wind blowing. But ironically... on Expert, windmills can have some of the most annoying levels right out the get-go. Like, we're almost done with Hub 1, or for the first half of Hub 1. This is all pants, so we will be visiting sub-hubs multiple times. And this level right here that we're entering in is a really good example of why this game can turn pure RNG in a nutshell. So, monkeys spawn relatively consistently with where they are. In this stage, though, I'm going to grab a invulnerability power-up. There's going to be several of these throughout the run in order to constantly run through these monkeys, maintaining this chain, hopefully without this ever running out. And if the monkeys behave poorly, which would come from me moving poorly or just a bad spawn position, because they can do that, then I might have to go on, in some levels, up to a 50-second chase just to find the one monkey in the stage I missed. Thankfully, this game does have a really nice mechanic. You could see a golden pair of pants there. I picked up a what's called as the pants compass, pants radar. I have the game cover here, but I'd have to actually open it and look at it to see what it's called. And yeah, that'll tell me where they are Kinda, except if I have invulnerability, it just says, here's a monkey. Which isn't helpful if I can't find the one I need.
Never lucky.
Never lucky. Why are we committing Grand Theft Pants? We've been asked. We need to wash the pants. The pants need washed. Also, we have all these lovely little animations. So in Hanabana, where we have the yellow pants monkey. If you played the original Ape Escape game, you'll know there are different pants colors, which means different things about monkeys. This game has a similar mechanic. Also, Spectre is the big baddie in this game. You might remember Spectre. If you guys didn't know, the best way to get pants, just, you know, in your everyday life, if you need to collect pants for some reason, is to walk up to the guy flying around with all of your pants and throw a bomb at him. That is how you get pants. No, that's unfortunate. This might be okay, though. I'm gonna drop this bomb immediately and hopefully hit Spectre. Nah, unfortunately I walked onto the level-ending washing machine. That's alright though, it's not a massive time loss. Just unfortunate. I have to wait for Spectre to do one more cycle here.
I guess you sidestepped a little bit too much on the washing machine and therefore brought all 5 of them back.
The washing machines are actually pretty mean in this game. If you just barely step on them, they just go and they suck you right onto it because they really want you to deliver those pants into that washing machine. That is your goal, and they will see you do that.
Oh no, monkeys.
So now that we've taken all the pants off the monkeys in this stage, we have defeated Spectre. We are at the monkey sauna. If I were to hit the X button, we could watch a whole bunch of monkeys appear in that stage. Unfortunately, that's a little slow. Reek, if you remind me in the next one, I'll show some of the monkeys, and each of them will have their quotes. Unfortunately, this game being a Japan-only game, you won't really be able to understand any of those quotes, but there's some pretty interesting Japanese sayings and funny comments that the monkeys make if you read through them. There is an English translation of this game created by community member B-Man if you'd like to check that out. It's quite worth playing through, especially if you're just interested in seeing this. I'd say one of the best spin-offs. Would you say this is one of the best spin-offs?
It's definitely up there together with Big Mission.
The only 2 spin-offs that matter, really.
Hey. Nothing against Pipo Saru
right.
Racer.
Pipo Saru Racer? No, let's be real here. Nothing against iToy Monkey Mania, the best spin-off.
You're in for a treat.
Oh man, that one's gonna be fun. Stay here for that one. You won't be disappointed at all.
It has an iToy and doubled it.
It does have an iToy. Yes, also true. Speaking of iToy, just to prove you two that I do have it, here's a little iToy right here, ready to go, like barely on my camera. I don't even know if that got onto my camera, but it's there. I have it. It's plugged into the PS2 right now.
Definitely be curious to know if any Hotfix show has featured a speedrun that uses the PS2's iToy.
Can I do a little bit of cross-marathon advertising?
Okay.
So tomorrow, somewhere, I think 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, there is an iToy Play 2 showcase at ESA.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Oh.
So if you get the hankering after the next run for some more iToy action, that's where you can go. Okay.
Yeah, if I convince you that iToy is the way to go.
The technology of the future / past.
So we should probably talk about the current stage theme.
Yeah, so we're in Picha Picha now. Picha Picha is the Japanese onomatopoeia for the sound of splashing water, typically related to people swimming. So that's the main theme of this stage. We get the light blue monkeys, which have exceptional swimming skills. I don't know what happened here. This is just a bad pattern. unfortunately, that just sometimes happens, and we have to accept that. But yeah, the water stages have monkeys that are very bad on land, but very, very good when swimming. So we want to try to keep the water out of the equation whenever possible. However, on some of the later Picha stages, that's going to be quite difficult. And you even saw on the first stage, there were a couple monkeys already paddling around, and they definitely can get away from you. They are probably the fastest monkey in the game, ironically. Would you say that, Reek, when they're swimming?
They are pretty awful to get.
The apex predator.
There's a really good mechanic on getting even the swimming monkeys, which I believe you'll see later.
Yeah, we did see it once, but we'll come back to it. You'll see it in this stage right now.
Proud of you.
So, yeah, you will. So not only is this a vacuum, it's also, what would you call it? A cannon, a catapult, a propulsion system? What's the best word for what this is?
I love cannon, even though it's wrong.
So we're gonna do a small skip there, use the water physics to abuse the water physics to jump higher than intended, throw that heart, and what that's actually going to do is let us grab these monkeys and fire them. That's right, you saw and heard that correctly. We're going to shoot those monkeys like a cannon at some pants capsules, because whenever you hit capsules with a monkey, it automatically collects the pants that are in that capsule for you. So the faster strat is to try to hit those. Now, I will say it's very reasonable that you see me completely miss a shot. It's really hard sometimes to line that shot up quickly and efficiently, while also controlling all the monkeys. I am using what's called a Love MD here. The monkeys are super interested in this beautiful banana that I'm throwing out for them. So they're all coming to it, which does make life easier for catching them. Especially when, a lot of these stages are routed in a way where if I enter a stage and go right when I should have gone left, or miss picking something up, or don't throw it at the right place, the monkeys that I expected to be somewhere, they're gone. They're on the other side of the stage in a few cases. It can be quite challenging. Now, Reek, do you know the strat for this Spectre fight in particular?
I don't think I've ever played expert modes.
Alright, so I'm gonna use a bomb, just like last time, but what do you think I'm gonna bomb?
Probably not Spectre himself.
I promise you, it's not gonna be Spectre that we hit with this bomb. So what we're gonna do is, you could see a bomb, but we're not gonna go for that one. We're gonna go for this bomb just off screen, and we're gonna walk to this tree, and we're just gonna bomb that tree. Because, you know, trees, and that's gonna hit Spectre, because game logic. So now that we've hit Spectre and bombed that tree, we're going to just fire some monkeys at him. Good fun. Grab the rest of the pants right off of him and finish the level. And that was a nice Picha Spectre. Went in, bombed him, fired some monkeys straight at him. Y'all heard that clunk noise?
Also, check out the sauna.
Yeah, all right. So each warp will have its own sauna. So there's 3 for normal and 3 for expert. So for expert, we get the Picha sauna for World 1. So what the sauna does is it spawns all these nice little monkeys, and every time I push X, a new monkey shows up, and I can interact with different monkeys to get them to say quotes. So right now I'm hovering this monkey for his quote, and I can cycle through them all just like that. Again, if you want to read all of these quotes, the English patch by community member B-Man comes highly recommended. Both me and Reek help work on that. Play tested some.
Yeah, but I didn't do any translation.
Play testing, yes. Actual work, very minimal. But we helped make it what it is today, and that's what matters. But yeah, credit where credit's due. That was majority, not us. but it is a worthwhile experience. So, for those of you just joining, again, I'd like to refresh. We are vacuuming pants and delivering them into the level-ending washing machine for the purposes of Ape Escape 2 canonically happening. Yes, this is canon. So, we're now at the Ati stages. This is the Japanese automatopoeia for hot, sizzling sand. And you can see we are in a desert, which means hot sand. We move pretty slow on sand. Was there a monkey behind me who just walked away? Excuse me. Yes, there was. All right, let's go back and get him. No, sir, no.
We need your pants.
We need your pants, sir. We need them. This stage introduces the cactus monkeys, who, if you remember from the first Ape Escape game, were the speedy boys. However, in this game, what the dark blue pants do is they actually have the cactus costume. I don't know why, but they're cactuses. Cactuses only really provide one major threat besides chasing you, because, you know, that's what cactuses in the desert do. They chase you. They will actually act as obstacles that you can get your pants stuck on. You might have noticed a few times during the course of this run, I've had a pants chain behind me. Reek, would you mind explaining how the pants chain interacts with the monkeys and obstacles?
Yeah, sure. So, like we said earlier, the monkeys are going to try and chase you and punch you a little bit to get their pants back. So when you have like X amount of pants behind you, or if the moment you suck up pants, they will actually rack up behind you. If you got 10, it will become a little bundle. And if you got 50, it will become a giant crate. We were actually laughing about this just before. And those monkeys are actually going to try and trying to get those pants or packages and try to rip them away from the line, as you see right here, actually.
Just like that. Just like that.
And the best way of not doing that is to jump and do the suck thing, which makes you spin around, stunning all the monkeys around you.
Yep. If you guys start hearing noise, I don't know if that's the right sound effect, but you'll hear something similar, and the pants behind me turn the red. It means there's a monkey trying to rip the pants off of me, because as we established at the beginning of the game, they do not want us taking their pants. They very much are not okay with us taking the pants. And again, we're just cleaning them. We're depositing them in the washing machine, but
I'm giving them back.
Monkeys, but not according to Spectre. Monkeys have a right to wear pants, and we are taking them from them. How dare we? How dare this 10-year-old kid deprive these monkeys of their pants?
This game is fantastic.
So it really is. Like, I highly recommend this game. This is probably my favorite Ape Escape game, and that might be a hot take, especially in the ape community, but I absolutely adore this game. We're gonna do one final snipe, and you're also seeing a mechanic here, these hot floors. You're not seeing what they do, but I am purposely avoiding the hot floors, because if I run on the hot floor, which you will see in a couple stages from now, Spike's gonna get a pants on fire status. This game is literally all about pants. No matter what you do, you can't escape the pants.
It's like, yeah, just
so we're gonna have to deal
like
with
Bowser's
that.
Fury and cats. Everything is a cat there, even the cats.
Everything is a cat, everything is pants. We could clearly see where that inspiration came from, right? Clearly they're related. It's just a silent chuckle off screen.
These are the
Okay.
worst monkeys.
Surdu. These are... I forgot these guys existed. I blocked them out. These are the fast monkeys in this game. These are the fast... so, Reek, I believe you were there when we discovered the lore of these monkeys. Would you like to go into a lore breakdown for these guys?
I forgot. It's been a while.
Okay, so in Japanese culture, you guys might be familiar with these Japanese biker gangs. It's a pretty, I don't want to say typical, but it's definitely a thing in Japan that there are these biker gangs. So this game, these monkeys are actually, and I kid you not, described as the ice skating gang. So just imagine your super punk, ripped bicycle or motorcycle gang, except you're all pink jumpsuit wearing speedy boys with sunglasses. And that is these monkeys right here. They are mean, they will bully you, and there is a non-zero chance that you see one of them come up and hi-ya me with his ice skates straight into my face.
Fortunately, you got the power-up of the sexy banana.
I did get the sexy banana power-up, which prevents them from attacking me until it runs out.
You'll see more of that soon. Maybe even on the stage.
Sexy banana is such a great power up. It's one of the 4 power ups in this game, and it's amazing the amount of power that one power up can have. Unfortunately, not this stage. However, this stage introduces ice mechanics, and when I say it introduces ice mechanics, that's kind of a joke. Because one of the best parts about this entire game, and I believe you can vouch for this, Reek, this whole game is ice physics.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why? Why? So there is a real chance that this slip sliding you see me do, I just slip slide off of a ledge at some point. That is definitely a real possibility that we will have to contend with. Excuse me. I don't like this pattern I got with these guys, but thankfully he's gonna get stuck. This stage is nice because the monkeys get stuck behind these igloos. Remind me in the Spectre stage if you can remember it, and I'll show everyone what an igloo does because it's worth showing that off. In the meantime, I'll let chat take a gander at what an igloo in a game where you collect pants to deliver them in a washing machine could possibly do for a 10-year-old.
I'd love to see the guesses.
Alright, so with Saru Saru, which by the way, Saru Saru is the sound of ice skates on ice. It's that shh noise that your skates make. That's what Saru Saru is. You're learning a lot of Japanese today with this run, too.
I guess so, but it's a little bit chilly, so let's get back to the desert.
Yeah, it was too cold there, so we're coming back to the desert. Something we haven't really talked about is what the end of the level pants or rewards are. You'll see at the end of the level there is a rank and 2 pairs of golden pants. Also, this is the pants on fire status effect I mentioned. I'm gonna jump so that I can not combust, which is a real threat. Reek, would you mind explaining what the end level rewards mean while I complete this level?
So, like Sar said, there are 3 different things that can give you a better score at the end of the stage. The first of them is delivering all the pants in one go. The second one is not letting the time run out, which you're getting in problems now. And the third one, you have to help me with this. I think it is without taking damage, but I'm not entirely sure.
The third one is the S rank. That is for getting within a developer set time limit.
Oh yeah.
The time limit is a arbitrary value that the devs set. It might be arbitrary, it might not. Some of the stages are actually really hard to get. But yeah, basically it's half of the time that the stage allots to you in total. If you can get under that time, you can S rank a stage. The other one you mentioned without running out of time, that's a pair of golden pants, which we did run out of time, which entered a state called sudden death. If you'd like to explain what that is, just to top that off.
I was actually wanted to talk about that earlier. So when you're normally in a stage, you have like 3 hit points. You can see that normally with like a bar with a drawing of Spike being in the first blue, then yellow, then red. And then after you get hit with that, you die. Well, instead of having 3 health, you only have 1 if you're in sudden death. So you gotta be really careful.
And if you run out of HP and with time still on the clock, you drop all your pants. You have to go pick them up. Hopefully we don't see that, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This game, I've been punched into a pit before. It could happen. So if it happens, we lose all our pants. We have to go collect them again. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. However, if we're in sudden death, which means time has run out on the clock, and we get punched, not only do we drop all of our pants, but we actually have to redo the entire stage as if we had never started it yet. So we really want to avoid that, and that is a very prominent thing on Expert. So I do need to be careful. There's a few stages where if I'm worried about that, I will actually grab some backup clocks just to prevent time from running out. It loses just a teeny bit of time, but it's more valuable to lose that time than get punched and lose the whole level, because that can be a multiple minute time loss. Thankfully, the estimate here is really generous and accounts for at least one level going, well, monkey business.
Going bananas, you could say.
Going bananas. So
I have to remind you of
I
the
believe.
igloo.
Yeah, I won't be able to do that until Saru 5, right before the Spectre fight in the next warp room. So I believe this is the host's first time seeing this game as well. What is your guys' take on a video game about vacuuming pants?
Well, it didn't take much convincing for me to realize that this was the right show for this game, is what I will say. I was sold basically on the premise after looking, and then obviously I watched the run before having you on, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Luigi's Mansion but monkeys and pants. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's so good. Nintendo made Luigi's Mansion in 3 months after the release of this game.
Did they really? I can see every game just draws its inspiration from this one, clearly. Does your video game have a vacuum cleaner? Pipo Saru 2001. Does your video game have collectibles? Pipo Saru 2001. Does your video game feature pants? Pipo Saru 2001.
That's right, they did pants.
We figured it out.
Pants first. Pants did not exist pre-2001.
They really
When did
didn't.
Fancy Pants Adventure come out?
No one knows.
How
It's
did
impossible to know.
That's for sure.
Yeah, it was sometime after 2001. That's all that matters. Pants game was no, he's bullying me. So this level, excuse me. This level has some cycles that I need to hit. Unfortunately, I'm pretty certain I'm not hitting them now because of how hard I just got bullied. Plus, as you can see, this is the Picha Picha level that really introduces the cannon. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh, hey, look, there he is, right there. There's these pants capsules that are sitting out in the distance, and in order to get those, you have to use the monkeys as skipping stones in order to bounce them across the water, or you could just lob them if you prefer. Straight into the capsule. You can't hit that capsule any other way. So we are trying to make those boat cycles you saw in the level, while also aiming, firing, and sniping these pants capsules. And I really like the term sniping because some of the time that's what you're doing. You are sniping targets with a vacuum cleaner. Things you will only ever hear about Ape Escape, by the way. Sniping with a vacuum.
I can understand Splatoon, but yes.
So, new level theme coming
The
up
last
here.
one for a while.
What was that? For a while, yeah. So, this is the set of levels. These are Doki Doki, which you might recognize the term Doki Doki from another popular game that was released, obviously inspired by Pipo Saru 2001, so post 2001, that's all that really matters. That's what we've established here. And Doki Doki is the sound of excitement or fear or adrenaline. Basically, it is your heart palpitations, that the fluttering of the heart, either in fear or excitement or whatever it so be, but typically it's used to represent fear, which is why you'll notice that these stages are graveyards. We're now in the spooky monkeys.
And these monkeys themselves are also like zombie-like-ish, since they will actually hide inside of these coffins. And the only way to get the pants out of them is to damage them with either a bomb, invincibility, pickup. I'm going to call it a pickup.
Yep, that's fair. Or another monkey.
Cannoning monkeys into those as well. Sometimes you can actually go under the ground, so you have to wait it out.
So originally, before I started running this game, we didn't used to do these stages. And the reason we didn't used to do them is because that invulnerability power-up I picked up, we actually did not know that was there until I watched another Japanese runner of the game. So big shout outs to Luna for Luna and I think Dodoro is his name. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, Reek. I saw the not Dorado. There's another Japanese community member who submitted a run. Shout outs to both of them. I learned from them that there's actually invulnerability power-ups in places that we had no idea they existed, which led me to buy the guidebook for this game, which caused me to find more invulnerability power-ups we had no idea where they existed. And now...
DDD-Do.
Thank you. DDD-Do. Yes, big shout-outs to both of them for their contributions to helping the route of this game. So, train of thought lost. So we used to do those 2 ice skating stages in any %, and then once those bombs got found, it turns out the ice skating stages are like 15 seconds faster. So, or the spooky stages are like 15 seconds faster, and that's great because I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Those those ice skating stages, they're not good stages. They're very painful. So we're gonna use the spin technique to actually do something here. Not only can we knock monkeys around, we can also knock these excuse me, game. We can also knock these coffins, which contain the monkeys in them, straight off into the ooze. And we're gonna take advantage of that because when a monkey in a coffin falls into the ooze, he just has to slowly sink. And then you just watch him sink as he reconsiders being in that coffin. But we get pants out of it, and that's what we're here for. Pants. All right, and we're coming up on Doki 5, which is going to be the third to last Doki. So if you guys have been paying attention to how I've been naming the levels, you might have heard me say 1, then 2, then 3, and then 5, and you might be going, where's 4? Welcome to weird Japanese numbering systems. We're gonna see all of the 4s later, I promise you, but we don't get to see them for a while yet. Also, this is one of the few stages that has some lag in it. So this game, surprisingly, is quite lagless, which I'm super happy about. There are a few instances it can happen, but for the most part, it's not a problem. Also, these stages are mean on Expert because they not only hide the invincibility power-up, they hide required pants in the ooze. And on some of them, you can't actually collect those pants out of the ooze until you've met a certain level requirement. Or number requirement, if you will. So if you look around the screen, we haven't explained it yet. The number of pants in a stage is indicated by all of the pants that are sitting around the screen. Again, this game inspired, I think it's Yoshi's Story. So there you go, another game that was inspired by this.
Came out before, but they they definitely got like future glasses.
This game, yeah. They could see into the future and they went, Pipo Saru 2001 is coming out. We're gonna make this game just like that.
Yeah.
They even sparkle like them.
They even sparkle,
right?
Yeah. Also, I can actually shed some light about why this game is as lackluster as it is, with the exception of this stage, I guess. So this game was meant to be a PlayStation 1 game, which is indicated by the fact that this game actually came out on a CD, but it's still a PlayStation 2 game. Yeah.
Yep. This game is indeed a CD-ROM.
Should we also tell them about the promotion that they had for a bit?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You thought this game was great. You should see the demo disc and the promotional material for this.
Yeah. So Sony actually partnered up with none other than McDonald's for cross promotion. So they had the Happy Happy disc, which contains a few levels from Pipo Saru 2001 and Parappa the Rapper. And they were all McDonald's themed, and the best thing ever, other than, the blatant McDonald's promotional things in the background on the windmills, was that in the loading screen you can actually see one of two of the monkeys just eating burgers.
In fact, I will show that off next time I get a loading screen here, because I made them into emotes. So let me grab these two Borgs for everyone here. So these Borgs that I just posted in Twitch chat are a direct GIF made from the actual animation in the Happy Happy disc. And the Happy Happy disc is a time limit, which means that you could get as far into the game as physically possible and just see promotional McDonald's material everywhere. Not only that, some of the commercials for this game, I absolutely recommend. You know the phrase, "Tres bien? Tres bien? Pans très bien." It's all there.
Yeah, not just Pipo Saru 2001. Every Ape Escape commercial is golden.
They really are all great.
Pumped and pranked.
Oh, I definitely recommend Trans Très Bien, though. That's a good one.
I made that my, I think my sub or my rate notification.
All right, so we went through the first course, which was the monkey course. We did all the stages there. We went through the human course, which was stage 2. We did both revisits there. Now we're at the professor course, and I'm being told that professor or that 4 is an unlucky number, which makes me think that the professor is unlucky because Reek, can you vouch for me here? All these stages are some of the worst stages in the game, hands down.
Especially the one where you need to go like all the way around and in the middle. Yeah.
So this stage, or this set of levels is Soru 3, 4, 5, and Spectre, and it is all of the 4s. All those 4s that we've skipped, we get to go through them here. And some of them are considered the least favorite stages by the entire community. And believe it or not, this game actually does have a community to it. We have a couple people who just learned the run recently. Reek's done a run. Newest runner is Kami. Shout outs to Luna. Do-do-do-D is his name, I believe you said. Something like that. Do. I apologize to him if he's watching this for not getting his name right. Like, big shout outs to everyone who's actually playing this game, because this is an underrated gem that really needs to be played and appreciated. I hope you could tell by the passion I have that this is a game you need to play. It is good. It is worth it.
I appreciate your dedication to getting on the top of every board. You did 100% runs of literally every of the categories. For whatever reason, 100% is shorter than... No, they're not.
Not anymore. Okay. It was, but I improved at the time. Okay. Okay, we're fine. So this stage actually is really, really mean. The reason that this stage is so mean is because they give you 15 seconds. And if you wanted to S rank it, they give you 15 seconds. They give you 30 in total. You basically have to jump like I did and get a really crazy snipe right out the door if you want any hope of S ranking that. Now, thankfully, the S rank and the golden pants only matter for 100%. I was not asked to run 100%, and I would not have said yes because 100% is very hard and very scary. But we're here for all pants, which just means all levels, and we're gonna get all these pants because there's a special reward for that, but we'll get there. In the meantime, this is everyone's least favorite stage for the most part. I'm gonna focus on it. Would you like to talk about this stage a little bit?
Oh boy, I mean, what's there to say? There's a lot of water, a lot of different islands that you need to traverse. A lot of monkeys, but not more than we've already seen. And yeah, just monkeys that just go super far away. Everything is far away from each other. I'm not the best in explaining this. Apparently there's some things out of bounds that I just see that you need to hit with the cannon. But even
all right, well, I've missed it twice, so now I'm not hitting the cycle I needed. Okay, I thought I was gonna get a third skip.
No, your aiming got a little bit better here. Proud of you. Again.
Wow. Thanks, Rink. Yeah, I keep throwing it over to you, but to be fair, most of your experience was on the normal category,
yes,
correct?
I'm more of a normal player. That sounds really bad.
That's not good.
Yeah, probably need to lower the water level again.
Oh boy.
And this is where the cycles are important.
So, yeah, optimally, you do this stage in one pass, call it a day, and you're happy. But you can see that monkey has just disappeared out of bounds. You can, if you remember earlier to the Picha Pichas, okay, good. To the earlier Picha Picha stages, look at this boy. Look at him go. Where is he going? No! Got him. Okay. If you remember the earlier stages, I mentioned that the blue monkeys, when they're in the water, they go. They speedy boys.
The monkeys stop swimming.
And this stage is just constantly surrounded by water, which means that when the water is up, if you give them a chance to get out of bounds like that, did you see how many monkeys just tried to bully me right at the end of that level? Oh, that was kind of scary. That was a little scary.
Even with 1 second of sudden death, that could have been the end of this stage.
Oh, wow. I'm actually glad that went well. And now we get to a Tia T4, which I don't know why this stage is here. This stage is much, much easier than the last couple of stages, thankfully. And this is your only reprise because immediately after this is another hard stage, and then a hard stage, and then a hard stage, and then a hard stage. I'm not kidding when I say this game gets this game is super end game heavy. So we're gonna try to snipe this cactus before I get hit. Unfortunately, I didn't make it. If we hit high enough, we'll hit the capsule. We did not. That's unfortunate. Just means I have to lose a little bit of time to guarantee I snipe that capsule. There's like a weird sweet spot on that cactus where you'll hit both. Did I not get his pain? What is happening? Remember I said the stage wasn't hard? Clearly I lied. The monkeys aren't cooperating with me at all here. And now I need to make sure I have all of them. Walked off the edge there. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, exactly. For a change of pace, a hard stage.
It's deceptive how easy it is.
You know, again, I'd like to call back to when I said, if you do something wrong, like the slightest mishap, monkeys just go where they want. You'll get headbutt, you'll miss jumps. I think what makes that stage hard is that there's a lot of weird angle jumps if you want to do that really fast. So it's super easy to just into a pit. And unfortunately, for the most part, when Spike falls in this game, he doesn't have any kind of crazy death sound or falling sound. We'll get one later. Also, I'm going to take a drink real quick. Stay hydrated, folks.
Stay hydrated.
Don't talk as much as me unless you have a bottle of water or 2 bottles of water.
You can
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I prepped.
One for each game.
Oh no. I can't open that bottle yet. I'll definitely need it for the other game. This one is much less activity, if you will. So this is another strat that I really got to shout out the runner Luna for, because originally the way I was doing this stage took, I think, a minute, and then Luna shows up and just bombs that statue right there casually and finishes the stage in like 45 seconds. And it just blew my mind that there's just this teeny, just invulnerability power there the whole time. I've been running this game for 8 months and never knew. You just have to walk up and bomb every statue and every gravestone, because eventually a invulnerability power-up's gonna fall out of them.
I mean, Luna is in the is lucky enough to be Japanese and therefore able to have grown up with this game.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I did grow up with Ape Escape 2 and 3 and 1. That was also wonderful.
Yeah, but that's not 2001. No. 2001 has both a 2 and a 1 in it, so it's twice as good. That's how that works,
checks
right?
Out, sure.
Yeah, and a vacuum cleaner.
In a vacuum cleaner. Ha ha ha.
Ooh, these are a lot
Good
of
joke.
tension to get.
Yes, this is also, in my opinion, the worst stage in the game. If we were running expert all pants, this would be the only stage that needs to be done in 2 visits, except Kami, or Drunk Kami, a friend of the community, fellow runner of this game now, came up with a very hard... Oh, I'm in sudden death. This is fine. Came up with a strat to do this level in 1 cycle. But, and that's a very big but, it is hard. And it is very scary to try to do it.
Believe.
So, what I need to do is, you can see all these monkeys here. I need to not let any of these escape, and unfortunately a large group of them escaped, but I did get an invulnerability power up, so this should be fine. I could just run straight through them all, and if we did this correctly, that's the last pair of pants. We don't care, we're in sudden death. We're gonna get out. And you might have seen when we started this level just how much time was available on the clock. That is no joke. You must beeline it to the only clocks in the stage if you do not want to run out of time. And that is very scary. All right. And now, Igloo. I promised an igloo. Did you see any guesses as to what an igloo does?
I did not see any guesses.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was on the lookout,
right.
But let's see. No, I'm not seeing any igloo talk.
Okay.
Do you have a guess conception before we get
The
there?
igloo does it. I'm gonna say, we have the washing machine. I'm gonna say it's the dryer, just to go completely outside.
I like that idea. I'm going to introduce the stage by saying this is everyone's favorite Where's Waldo picture book. There is one monkey in this stage, and thankfully he's 100% consistent. He's always right there. And just to show it off, here's an igloo. I'm going to turn around and just fire myself like a cannon, because that's what igloos do. They're propulsion systems. They shoot you across the stage as fast as possible in a chosen direction.
Human cannons.
They are human cannons.
I'm gonna say I was somewhat close. There's fire in there, probably.
I agree. I'll give you the
All right,
point.
good.
All right, and now we're actually coming up on probably the worst Spectre in the game. This one does have a pretty specific lineup, so I'm gonna try to focus on getting that lineup. If you can explain what you do know about this stage, Reek, I'd appreciate it.
Just know the normal one. Anyway,
Okay. It's basically the normal one, but you have to make the first shot. Don't worry about it. I'll try my best.
I can do it.
So, what we need to do is move to a very specific visual cue here. And Spectre does not give me a lot of time to make this shot. So I believe this is correct. I'm happy with this. We're going to suck these monkeys up, aim at Spectre, and fire. And unfortunately, we got the only thing I didn't want to happen. Spectre's hitbox in this level is I'm gonna go with suggestion. So everyone on stream just watched those monkeys fly directly through Spectre's hitbox, I'm fairly certain. We're gonna try again, and again they flew through his hitbox. Thankfully, we have plenty of time on the estimate to account for this. I'm gonna go for one more snipe here. Sudden death is probably not gonna be a problem on this stage. You don't normally have it, but you know what? We'll just...
Nah, don't say anything ever again.
And ice skates! Alright, take two! That's only a minute time loss. It's fine.
You have 98 lives.
Try for the lineup again. I do have to emphasize, this is actually really hard. If you miss that initial shot, this does become quite challenging, and unfortunately for this stage, there is no backup. You just have to hit it, and again, it's just ignoring Spectre's hitbox. So, this time I'm gonna go grab the clocks in front of me if I miss it the second cycle, just so that doesn't happen. So, to anyone wondering, this is kind of how the run normally goes. You have a really, really good run on amazing pace, and then you get to this stage and you miss that snipe. And when you miss that snipe, it feels so bad. Also, you might be wondering, on a game like this, why don't I just aim the camera at Spectre ahead of time? The funny thing about aiming the camera ahead of time is the camera doesn't control like you think it does. The camera actually only tracks Spectre's location. So wherever Spectre is where the camera is going to go. Also, shoutouts to these pants that just magically... Did they get pulled off? Is that what happened?
I don't think they got pulled off.
Okay. Spectre has them by now. He pulls pants real quick here. And look at this beautiful camera! I actually can't see, baby!
For us, how wonderful this game is, it definitely has some little...
Yo! Did you see that snipe? Let's go!
Really thing, yeah. Let's go! We don't care. Let's get out, please.
Sudden death. We're out. We're done. We're out. It's okay. It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the hardest stage. Last time I showed this game off, I think that stage surprisingly went well. So I'm glad that here, ironically glad that here I got to show off just what can happen when that stage does not go well. That stage just becomes pain incarnate when you miss that first shot. But we're at the end game now, and that's what matters.
World 4, Spectre World.
Yep. Spectre World. Personally, as a monkey, I would take that disrespect. We are firing monkeys at monkeys to collect pants. Somewhere in here, this logic follows through, I'm pretty certain. Right, Reek?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, see, monkeys hit monkeys for pants. That's the logic. That's how the game works.
So welcome to the last world and the last theme of worlds. These are just mechanical factory worlds, and the monkeys in here are aggressive, but nothing too special.
Yes.
Actually,
you'll notice there nothing too special.
Sorry.
Greek, my friend.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about the thing.
Yeah, the one big thing that these red pants monkeys have going for them, Reek. So, would you like to explain what that is that they have going for them?
This is a Japanese game, and what does Japanese monkeys need to have? And every Ape Escape game ever, they need to have like super cool fighting robot suits or whatever. And while not really suits, it's something of a robot suit. As you can see, these are aggressive, like suits with wheels, and they're trying to like go into you, and you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. So you first got
aggressive suits with wheels.
Apologies. Anyway, you gotta first of all damage them in a way. For example, shooting monkeys into them, or bombs, or the other method that we were talking about earlier. And after that, you need to catch the monkeys separately. So it's not a 2-in-1.
What? The tanks? Yes, they're tanks.
Sure.
Also have really okay. I apologize. What'd you call them?
Tanks are fine.
I'll refer to them. I'll refer to them by their proper in-game lore name for you. These
Robot
nice. Oh god, this is so scary. All right, I'm coming back with a bomb. The tanks here, not only do you have to hit them once in order to get them to drop the monkey, you then have to hit them a second time in order to get the monkey that came out to drop its pants. So it's really annoying having to do two. Plus, on top of that, if you guys have played Ape 1 or 2 or 3 at this point, then you'll know that red usually means aggressive, especially in Ape 1. Red means aggressive. And this game uses Ape 1 style, I don't know if AI is the right term, but like design. So it's pretty evident that they were inspired by Ape 1 red pants monkeys. These monkeys are resistant to the suck. It takes like a whole second and a half to start vacuuming these pants off sometimes.
They got a really good defense, yeah. What you mean with that earlier is, like, even though in Ape Escape 1 you got your yellow pants and your red pants and other colors of pants, and they generally like define a type, every monkey is so unique, and one of them has better stats than the other. In this game, every monkey is the same in terms of stats.
Yeah, I would say that's fair. Like the red monkeys might be super resistant to being vacuumed. However, what they aren't is very situationally aware. You can just walk up to a red pants monkey sometimes. It's, I'd say, in sometimes a suggestion if the monkey even notices you. You could just be directly behind him and he doesn't see you. That's it. We do need to grab... See, like that. I walked up on that guy and he was like, huh? Oh! We do need to lure them into specific spots after breaking all of the tanks in order to fire a couple more shots at some pants capsules. I believe there is one more pants capsule left in the game, so we're gonna be firing monkeys like a cannon one last time for capsules. No, that's not true. There is not one more. There is two more sets of capsules.
Yeah,
my bad. I'm forgetting the entire end stage.
Yeah, I was thinking you forgot that.
I did.
We actually talk about the differences between normal and extreme, and what any percent is different from all pans, because you haven't even touched base on that.
Absolutely.
So,
go for it.
First of all, there's any percent in all pans. In some of the worlds, you actually have split paths, so you can choose which path you take. In any percent, you usually go for the shorter path, because the least amount of levels, the faster. Unsure if that's always true in extreme.
In extreme, I'm sorry, I was focusing on the level. Could you rephrase the question or ask the question one more time for me?
Are the shorter paths always the fastest?
You take the same paths in both difficulties, if that's the question.
So shorter path is always the fastest. But in all pans, you actually have to revisit the world to also do the alternate path. Like that. 100% is the same as all pans, except for that you need to get top all the most perfect scores at the end of the stage. And then extreme is not per se more difficult. It's just every stage has a different kind of objective and traps and whatnot. So
the big thing they do for expert is they just add a lot of traps to the early game stages, and then they make you use mechanics that you didn't really have to use before. So in this stage specifically, you saw me use the other power-up that you hadn't seen me use yet. It is a monkey mind control radar thing, because this game needed that. In normal, they give you loose monkeys that you can just grab and finish the stage on. No need for that. However, in expert, every pair of pants is in a tank. And as Reek established earlier, for tanks, you need another monkey or a bomb or some other similar device. That includes mind controlling a tank to get it to run into another tank to drop a monkey so that you can fire that monkey into another tank. Have I said the word tank enough yet? Because there's a lot of tanks and a lot of monkeys with pants in this game. Pants!
Get back to tanks.
Tanks!
You sound like J. Jonah Jameson if you were looking for pants instead of Spider-Man pictures.
Do you know about the game Tank for Wii U?
I do not, but I do know the game Seek and Destroy, where you play an RPG as a tank.
I also know of a dating sim where you're a tank, but let's not talk about that.
So this is a game about pants. Oh, so those monkeys actually just ran into those bombs for me, which I'm gonna say has never happened before, because we need one of those in expert, and actually caused them to drop their pants for me. Also, shoutouts to that guy just grabbing pants and putting them on in front of me.
Assert dominance.
So he really is. He's just like, all right, so that kid right there, right in front of me, pants. Get me now. Also, that stage, shoutouts to that stage. That's probably my favorite stage in the entire game. I really like that.
It's a nice square. It's not the worst stage ever. Close to the 1-2 stages
unfortunately, Reek, after the stream, you're gonna have to explain to several people about this tank dating sim, because no one's talking about pants anymore. We've lost them.
No. Quick, pants.
What have you done?
Pants. It's ruined. So speaking about pants, there's actually no more pants in these next 3 levels. The game actually straight up says to you, no more pants. There's only tanks now. Ah, crap, I said tanks. There is only these super strong monkeys, and the way you would know if a monkey in a wheeled power suit has a pair of pants on is there's a little flag on their back. You might have noticed that in the last couple of stages. None of the wheeled power suits in these next 3 stages are going to have any up those simply because, again, there's quote unquote no more. That's the rough English translation. However, that's not quite true, as we'll see in an upcoming level. Also, big shout outs to this stage. I was on world record pace during a marathon run, and you see that tank that just headbutted me right there? On world record pace, in this stage, a monkey walked up to me and he went, and he socked me right off the edge of the map. And I lost a minute to that. So, kudos to you, monkey. If you're in this stage, there he is. He's over there. We can see him. Is he gonna hit me? He is not. Kakeru has jumped over the monkey. Shoutouts to you, Fred. That's my boy, Fred. I don't know why, Fred. I just came up with that name on the spot. If you have a better name, please give me suggestions.
Let's say with Fred. Like, we don't have too many Freds in gaming. Not that I know of, at least.
We don't. I believe you're right. This game about wheeled mecha suits and pants really needs a Fred. Also, this is the one actual skip in the game, and I missed it. That was awkward. So, this is the one actual skip in the game. I'm gonna wait this time. This is awfully silly, not because the game's silly, but because the runner is silly. He does silly
it all
things.
Counts, in my opinion.
So that was the one skip there. What we did right there was we actually abused the way the game interacts with Kakeru's, I guess, hitbox. It expects him to be on top of that, like obstacle. So when you jump at it, it will either zip you up through the floor or zip you against the wall. I think, unfortunately, because I was too far down, as well as a little too far to the right, that I missed that. And that was just my fault. A little bit of mistiming on the jump. This is the final set of pants capsules right here. If we do that correct, we're going to hit them both. Get up. I can't believe I just made that. This little steel little steel, like, Crash Bash Pogo platform is unironically one of the hardest enemies in this video game to conquer successfully. Would you agree with that comment?
I agree. There's also a lot of, do I dare say, wheeled mech suits?
Wheeled mech suits, indeed.
With pants flags on the back.
Yeah, so this is the final reservoirs of pants that Spectre has prepared for us. There was a slight mechanic there where you got pants to knock into each other and juggle. So now that we finished that, Spectre has said, you know what, Kakeru? You know what? You may have taken the last of my monkey's pants, but there's one pair of pants that you don't have yet, and it's mine. And then he challenges us to a fight. And now you might be saying, a fight? We've just been collecting pants. What could you possibly fight? There's been no enemies other than the monkeys themselves. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the Gorilla 2.0. We are now fighting a giant robot monkey. Did you see that coming?
If you know any Ape Escape, yeah.
Yeah, this is a little more predictable, I'd say, but still pleasant.
Yeah, for sure. All you do is just throw rockets, throw bombs.
Yeah.
Or monkeys.
We're gonna use the giant robot monkey's own weapon against it and throw all the monkeys right back at him while continually walking back and forth, throwing bombs. Optimally, this is about a 2.5 minute fight the way I do this. There was a new strat that was discovered that makes it about a 2-minute fight. However, I'm not quite comfortable doing that strat yet, so I'm gonna take the 30 seconds to do it a slightly slower way. You saw that I actually threw myself into the void there. The reason I did that is because this robot has 4 different attacks. He will do 3 arm swipes. Then he'll fire monkeys out of his mouth at you. Then he'll fire rockets out of his chest at you. And then he'll fire lasers out of his eyes at you. And if you take a death, then whatever attack that was currently going, be it hands, be it lasers, monkeys, is automatically skipped. And the rockets are really hard to dodge. They will chase you for a long time. So instead of dealing with that rocket RNG and chase, I'm going to just jump into the void and skip the rocket attack entirely. I'm losing my voice here. In order to throw a extra bomb at Spectre instead of running around and getting hit a lot. So if we do this optimally, he should be defeated before, if not during, the 3rd time that he spews monkeys out of his mouth, which that was rockets, which means next up is lasers. Thankfully, this fight is super consistent. What we're gonna do, like I said, grab the bomb. We want to walk up and eat the lasers because eating the lasers ends the attack immediately. And then we're gonna continue what we've been doing. Oh, there we go. We finished him on lasers. So now we are at Spectre. Spectre takes, I think, 12 hits. This is your super secret reward for collecting all the pants except for 1. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Spectre is not letting us have his one last pair of trousers. Unfortunately, we got a small glitch there where all of the monkeys destroyed each other. But we got really good RNG where we're able to hit Spectre quite a few times there. We need to try to do this well. Spectre's going to use rockets. He's going to use lasers. He's basically going to do what you just saw. He's going to just punish me. And unlike the Gorilla, Spectre does not stop attacking. If he's low enough, I can hit him with a bomb, but unfortunately he moved. So we're just going to continue using these monkeys against Spectre. He is not playing nice this run. Shoutouts to my boy Spectre. He does not want me taking his pants today. But we are going to get them. We'll know it's over when we get automatically moved to the middle of the arena. Time is going to be coming up once that happens. Unfortunately, he's a little too high for that. So let's try to hit him with these monkeys. I think it's going to be about 2 more hits. 1 more hit. All right, time is coming up once I get these pants off of our boy. And time.
It's the fight. Woo! Conception literally typed what I wanted to say. The final pants down.
The final pants down.
Pants down. And now, remember how I said the whole goal was to wash all of the pants? Here's all the washing machines, all the pants, all together. And if the game is lagging, that is not your stream. That is not GDQ. This game's final cutscene just lags. No idea why, but it does.
FMV of all things.
So, this is the other cutscene in the game. Basically, the rough synopsis is exactly what you see. This game is literally told Spectre is lazy. He wants the monkeys to wash the pants. You hear some voice lines here. Natsumi is yelling at Spectre saying, "Why aren't you working?" And Spectre's going, "You're not working either." But yeah, I mean, that was Pipo Saru 2001. Thank you so much, Reek, for being on comms. If you'd like to come run this game or check it out, please join the Ape Escape Speedrunning Discord. We have a channel dedicated to this game. I'd love to talk to you about it. Any of us would. It's super fun. Lots of categories. There's 6 mainline categories here. I'm going to skip that because it's lagging and start playing the credits. One of the best parts of the game. But yeah, do you have anything to say before we get prepared for the next game, Reek?
Not really, no. Other than be prepared, and thank you for watching.
Be prepared. Wear your pants.
Yeah, wear pants. You do have rights to wear pants, but do wash them.
Wash.
Yes, that is very important, very wise words. All right. Well, yes, thank you so much for that run. That was incredible. Very well done. Smashed the estimate too, so well done. We love to see that, so you know it was a good one. So just want to remind everybody as well, of course, that Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support this weekly Hotfix content, so please consider subscribing if you enjoy these Hotfix shows. But for now, we're actually going to take a quick little break, so everyone get, stretch, get some water, make sure your pants are clean and dry, and we will see you on the other side. All right, welcome back to Awfully Silly. I hope you really enjoyed that Pipo Saru run because it was incredible, for one. And for two, you might recognize the franchise with our next game. But before we get into that, just a couple of announcements and reminders for y'all. We have an Instagram. Check out @GamesDoneQuick on Instagram. You'll be able to get some bite-sized clips from our Hotfix shows, and when we do have our live events, you'll be able to see what happens during those events, so be sure to check that out. We also wanted to remind you that One and Done-a-thon is coming up again. This is a series where you can show off your favorite run, the run that means the most to you, and that will be your only appearance within the One and Done-a-thon series. It's a very cool concept that I got to join in on the first round of. Highly suggest you check it out. The schedule for that is going to be released on July 29th, so just 4 short days from now. For now, though, it's time. We got to keep the monkey train a-rolling here. And it's not even just the monkey train. It's the Ape Escape train, in a way. We have another little spin-off here for you. That's going to be iToy Monkey Mania. And you're going to hear some familiar voices, I think. I'll just let them take over from here.
Hello. I'm Sarge. I'm back. Pleasure to be back. I just ran the last game. If you're just joining, Sergeant Silent, and with me I have on comms, Reek Help. Pleasure to have you for this game as well, Reek. How are you doing?
Hello, I am doing pretty fine. I'm ready for some ape escaping, except differently, playing a party game.
Yeah. So this game is a good example of a bargain bin, bottom of the barrel, PS2 iToy jank, and you can speedrun anything. So we're here to speedrun anything. This game is, well, Mario Party. I was gonna leave it a surprise, but can't really do that now, can we? So time is gonna start once I start on this first board. The estimate for this one might not be so generous. Here's hoping, though. We're gonna need the RNG for this one. I'm ready. If we are ready, we could just get in.
Oh, you know what? I think we got to get started because you never know what you're going to see in this one.
That is true. All right. So time is gonna begin in 3, 2, 1, go. So this category is all boards, which, all right, apparently I clicked this board. That's fine. We'll do this board. All boards seeks to complete every single board in the game, which is 3. Believe it or not, there's only 3 in a Mario Party style game. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to buy anything. So, also, you'll notice me in the background here. That's because this is an iToy game. So at points, I'm going to be moving away from my setup to do stuff. I apologize if my audio levels vary. We're going to try to keep up with that. I'm also going to try to speak loud. But a lot of the time, what I'm going to be doing, if not playing a mini game, is spinning the wheel and hoping to get something. So we're gonna get our first mini game. Reek, actually, if you'd like to take it when I get a mini game, that makes life easy. Yo, Reek, it's the game.
Oh, yo. This is the one that I was thinking about. Okay, so mini games again. You know how Mario Party mini games work, but this is the one where you have to clean pans. You know, instead of the washing machine, you have to clean it with your hands, and then just slap him away. I'm not gonna use different terminology. And the more you do, hopefully you do more than the rest.
Get out of here.
The RNG of the game, just trying to connect the threads for us is beautiful.
I love this game.
Pants.
We go.
Oh,
that's 4.
That is hard, but thankfully the AI in this game is pretty bad. I accidentally started on map 3, which doesn't really matter all that much. It just means the AI is going to be much harder. And also, I'm already starting to sweat because I was practicing this earlier today. This game is going to be real motion heavy. So when you see me start flopping about on stream, please feel free to join me. In the
just wave your hands.
Just wave your hands.
Also, reminder that Aito is supposed to be like 3 meters away from you or something, like in a normal living room.
Yeah, I'm back up enough.
Obviously.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Okay.
On the plus side, I have lights on, and we'll talk about why lights matters after we beat this map.
And we also pay a little bit of attention that instead of coins or other currency, our currency is monkeys or Pipo Sarus.
Yes. So last time we collected pants. This time we collect the Pipo Sarus themselves. I'm gonna be upfront with everyone here. There is a strat to all of these maps, but there is very little strats, and we really just hope that they work. Which is why I was happy that we were able to get a 1 hour estimate instead of the, I think, original 40-minute estimate, 45 minutes. I looked at that and was like, this could go real bad.
Have you ever seen Mario Party speedruns? Because I have.
I have not, but I don't even know if this game functions the same as Mario Party routing. I'd be very excited to see if someone could get it. Did you just say no?
they're like total reset fests.
Yeah, so here we are in no resets. I am going to go into this shop and buy a banana. There are a lot of items. Basically, none of them matter except for the banana. Reek, I got the banana strat from you. Would you like to explain what that item does?
It's been 2 years since I've played this game. I don't know.
Reek, why are you here? No, I'm kidding. That's mean. I appreciate you coming, Reek. So a banana... You spend 40 bananas or 40 monkeys to buy a banana. At the end of the next 4 turns, a banana is going to give you 20 bananas. So it takes 2 turns to pay off, and then it takes and then you get 40 extra monkeys for it. Wow, we're actually getting really good RNG here and not getting mini games. I say good RNG. Mini games are one of the best ways to get monkeys as currency, but they're also really slow. So it's gonna be fun when we get them because there's like at least 25 different mini games here that you could really get. But thankfully our enemy AI here has decided he is going to go off on a magical adventure on this other one, this other island. That's actually very good for us because we want to have to only deal with ourselves and not the AI as well. No, I'm losing monkeys. Sad. It's only 10, but that's unfortunate. Hey, and we get it back. Not only do we have to finish the stage with a certain required amount of monkeys, we also have to finish the stage with a certain required amount of monkeys before the enemy AI does. So whenever the enemy AI decides to go off on this magical journey here, all these islands are usually about 8 spaces. It gives us time to do whatever what was that spin? That spin just went backwards. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Did you spin the other way?
It did. It just went the other way, like one tick. So someone is cheating the game of life right now. I don't think that's a legal spin. So each board is subdivided into sections. Usually it's 3, or in all 3 boards, it's 3 sections. So we're gonna go to the second section because in all 3 boards, the second section is the most optimal section for gathering both monkey currency and for staying ahead of the AI, both in terms of mini games and in terms of easily progressing to the next section. Now, I do want to talk a little bit of tech about the spinner in this game. You'll notice if the spinner goes and then lands on a halfway point. It will actually keep spinning until it is fully invested in a one of these zones. Like right there, it landed, then it kept going. So it's actually quite a bit of time loss if we keep getting unlucky and the spinner just keeps landing on the line, landing on the line, landing on the line. Also, the AI has more than enough monkeys to progress to stage 3 on this map. Stage 3 on this particular map is very scary. We do not want to go to stage 3 until we are ready, because of what is on that stage. Plus, if I'm not the one that sends us to stage 3, I have to play a really annoying mini game. So hopefully we don't see that. What's he gonna do? No, we're going to stage 3. Okay, so now I have to play an annoying mini game. I lose a lot of monkeys, and this is why this game can be bad, because now we're ending up in like 3 different sets of RNG at the same time. But before we get there, we have to play an amazing mini game where we have to find the flyaway space shuttle using our hands. So I'm over here and I have to navigate my monkey through the void of space and hope that somewhere in this void there is a spaceship. Please. I found a free rocket. That's cool. That's not helpful though.
This is the Lost Woods, except terrible.
I found a fire extinguisher. That's not helpful. Where is the rocket ship? Please, Reek, please feel free to shout directions. Anyone shout directions.
Okay, down.
Okay, down it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say down too.
Down it is. You can keep going until we find the ship, because I'm just gonna keep hitting stuff. Magnets. That's actually really good.
Okay, down.
Okay.
I'll go left next. We found it! It was down! Woo! Oh my god.
That's why I'm here.
So, if you run out of oxygen, you actually lose a lot of monkeys. So, getting that minigame is really unfortunate. Trap floor, I can't do anything about a trap tile. UFO's turn. UFO tried to pick me up, but because we have these magnet boots, the UFO kept us in place. That is really good RNG. However, I do not think I have enough monkeys to finish this stage. And as you can see, this is a small 8 rotation. If I win this game, I might have enough monkeys. I don't even like this game. I'm just excited for the run. Here goes nothing, guys.
Oh no.
Bowling.
So Sorch has to like throw his ball upstairs, hit the signs.
Well, okay.
Are there negatives? There are no negatives. You got 300 extra. How many do you need?
I didn't get enough. That's all that matters. I don't know where the ball went.
Okay.
So unfortunately, not only do I not have enough monkeys, I'm now 130 short. And he has enough to win. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. This category is normally win all boards. I'm gonna make the category attempt to win all boards, and I will revisit this stage if we still have time on the estimate. No promises, because the RNG of this game may be unpermitting of a win. I'm sure everyone here can be okay with that.
It sounds like a really good idea.
That seems very reasonable. We appreciate it.
Okay, so for this minigame, I just have to get lucky and find the one RNG monkey that is somewhere in space. I should be able to win this one, which might actually take... hit my mic. Which might actually take enough monkeys from him or from the AI that he doesn't win. Okay, this might be enough to prevent him from winning. Let's see. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. How many did we get? 75! 70! We're 25 short, guys. No, we're not 25. It's 280. Never mind.
55.
We're 55 short. But he can't win. He can't win. That is what matters.
I'm sweating over here now.
Okay, so we're not going to be able...
different reasons.
We're not going to be able to win 7. Oh, no. So because this is only 8, 7 is going to cause me to lose monkeys. Basically, if we get a 7, it's 1 back. A 6 is 2 back. The blue tile gives us more monkeys. That's what we want. The yellow tile is a shop. We can take that because we can buy a banana. The green one's a mini game, which will give us a lot of monkeys if we win. You know what? Actually, I am going to use a shop item that I got for free instead of moving in my turn to get free bananas. So the rocket, what it does is it steals 30 from your opponent. So that is going to put him even further behind and put me even further ahead. And I also have lightning. So I actually might be able to pull this out. So at this point, what we're hoping is he doesn't land on a mini game, because that would be big time loss. We just want out of this stage now. Look at that, 60 monkeys. And the reason we don't like to be on stage 3, not only the UFO, don't pick me up, don't pick me up, don't pick me up. Okay, it's picking him up. Not only because the UFO, if you don't have magnet boots, like you just get picked up and put wherever he wants. But also because there's only 1 monkey tile here. And there are some pretty bad mini games you can get that are just straight up almost impossible to win. All right, so we have to survive 1 more turn. We're gonna pray to the lightning gods, I guess. I've never used lightning before. That's cool. Gonna get 50 back. Does that give us enough? I believe it does.
It should. You should have 305 right now.
All right, we're in this, guys. It's not over yet. I will say, I believe on PB, the hardest map took me... if that had given me a 1, I would have been so upset. Okay, so I'm going to say yes. You must say yes. And now we're going to get a congratulations screen. And I'm going to start putting my thumb over the camera. The camera is going to say, hey, I can't see the game. So what it's going to do is it's going to reset the game. It's going to put me back at the main menu. And I am back here. Yes, that is faster. That is faster than sitting through all the ending credits and doing all of that. That is a cool little feature. Taking advantage of the iToys tech to reset the board and get to the next game as soon as possible. So big shout outs to that.
It's actually need an intended mechanic.
Intended? I just bought a bomb on accident. All right, that's fine. We'll use that bomb. So now we are on the Tropical Island board. Tropical Island is meant to be the first board, the easiest board. Normally, the enemy AI goes over to that island. However, he got bad RNG and landed on an event space. And what an event space does depends on the map. But in this map, it raises the tide. So he can't actually go over to that island. That's a double-edged sword. Because now that he can't go over there, he's not going to be isolated doing his own thing. But he also usually goes over there and gets like 150 monkeys, which makes the stage much scarier. So now he has to walk around the whole first floor of the map, which again, the first floor is usually really long. So what we want to do is get to the second floor as soon as possible, but that means we need to have the monkeys. This is going to land us on a mini game square here. So hopefully we win this. There's a lot of different mini games we can get, and some of them are bad, and unfortunately we got this one again. So here's hoping I actually win this time. All right, that was much better.
That was really good.
Against this AI, I'm pretty certain I beat him. Yeah, he only got 850. How did you get 56 points, sir? All of them end in 2 zeros, sir. What?
Literal cheating and still didn't win.
My man's a cheater. Also, you might be seeing all these options around the screen. Like, there's one in the top right, top left. Thankfully, this game has controller support as well, which is really nice. So I can just mash all of the menus. Then I only have to use the iToy for when I really need it, which is good because let me tell you, the iToy is a workout. It's not a Ring Fit workout, but it's a workout.
No.
So thankfully, on the second floor, the only bad RNG is that waterfall square. We do not want that waterfall tile. However, if we get it, we'll have to play a mini game, and it won't matter too much. It'll just be annoying. So, it got 1093 last time, so it cheated last time too. So now that we're on the second floor, which again is a smaller rotation, I think it's 16 around. I don't know the exact number. The goal is to stay on it and keep collecting monkeys. You collect more monkeys the higher up you go. So on the bottom floor, he gets 30. On the middle floor, he gets like 45. And on the top floor, it's like 50 or 60. If I have enough monkeys, it's going to give me a prompt if I want to go up to the next floor. I actually want to stay on this floor until I have the necessary amount of monkeys needed. Also, Fruit Ninja. I have no idea how this game works, so I'm just gonna hope that I succeed. Reek, do you have any idea how this game works?
I think you need to like equally
Equal?
make like equal proportions, maybe.
I'm not doing that well.
Make sure that every monkey gets the same amount of banana.
I just got absolutely decimated, and that is why another reason we like the second floor, because when you get absolutely decimated, your opponent steals the monkeys from you, which can make this game quite scary. Thankfully, I bought a banana that kind of makes up for it. However, I do want to win the next mini game I get, because I need 230 bananas before I go to the top floor. The top floor on this stage, again, only has one monkey tile, so I really don't want to have to rely on that top floor for that, especially on this map, because the top floor has a lot of things that will push you off or scare you around, and all in all, we just don't want to deal with any of that. That's really good. We like that. The black tile there gives you a mini game where if you lose monkeys. If you win, you get nothing. The orange tile is a random tile. I believe that's all the tiles. Have I missed explaining a color? I don't think so.
Yellow, no, I don't think so. Purple?
Purple is a trap tile. If you land on it with traps in your inventory, you can place a trap. I had traps last round, but I don't have any traps this round. Nope.
That might be it then.
Normally, I do. I have a bomb, actually. So if I land on a trap tile, I could play a bomb. Because I got 4, it's not going to give me the... Oh, it is going to give me the option. I'm going to tell it no. I don't want to go back down. So right now, as long as I don't roll a 3 on the... I'm going to assume everything in this game cheats. As long as I don't roll a 3, I'm happy. This looks like Kroger brand Mario Party. Accurate. 100% accurate. This is
Kroger?
This is bootleg Mario Party, baby. It's great, but it's also like, why? Why, Sony? Why you do this?
Can I tell some good news at least?
Yes, go ahead.
So this game, you might be seeing this game being in Japanese, but don't worry. This game also came out in Europe, not in the US for whatever reason, and you can actually read whatever it's saying.
All right, Reek, I'm in trouble.
Yes, you are.
Oh no. Yeah, my camera's fine. I looked so upset. Alright, Red. This works at what? He's using my head! That's cheating! Sir! No!
Oh, you needed to get out of frame.
No! No! I got this!
You needed to No, you needed to get out of frame before.
Well, you didn't tell me that!
It's been 2 years.
Sir,
Come on.
I'm playing in Japanese. I don't know what's happening. Help! Go in.
For those who don't know, monkeys have lights on their head, and you need to put them inside the correct, corridor that matches the color. So before, Sarge had to leave the frame to make a background reference so he could play as a living bridge, and yeah, that didn't go that well.
I'm just glad it caught my moment of sheer fear in that background image. That's what everyone got to see, was just All right, better minigame?
Good for Instagram.
Okay, this one I'm kind of better at. I have to say really weird for this one, though. This guy. Why am I getting this version of the minigame? I hate this version.
This is odd one out, right?
It is odd one out, yes, but it's odd one out where one of the monkeys is continually growing bigger, which makes this minigame maybe even two. I don't know if I won that. I did win that. I barely won that. And by barely, I mean I absolutely smashed him. I got twice the score. That would have been much harder if I had gotten that on the third map, so I'm glad I got it on the second map.
I mean, you only got 2 of them.
I believe I got 5. Maybe I only got 2. Either way, I won the minigame. That's what matters. I absolutely destroyed him. I don't know if I emphasized it, but I do want to say I can mash the wheel spin button, and it has absolutely no gameplay influence whatever. That wheel will either spin forward or, as we've seen, spin backwards or spin wildly. Oh boy, okay. Here goes nothing, guys.
Oh, we're gonna play some scootering. Man, I see Max for
Why are you not turning? Turn! No, not that much! No, too much! No,
you
back!
Promise us?
Turn back!
You're going to play with us.
Turn back!
I didn't know we were going to get Mario Kart and Mario Party in this, so that's pretty cool.
I'm just glad we're out. That was
You're doing wonderful.
That was the worst version of the race car game. So each mini game, go on, Reek.
There's different versions. I wanted to ask.
Yes, each mini game has like 3 to 4 different versions. If you look in the guidebook, I actually have the video game right here. It actually breaks every mini game in the game down for you. Like the bowling game has 3 variations. The words are hard. The bowling game has 3. The car driving has 3. Some of them definitely have 3 to 4 variations for them. Yes.
Cool.
Okay. So I have enough monkeys. I can go up next time I make it there. As long as nothing absolutely rough happens. So I'm gonna place my bomb just because I have it. I don't really need to, but it's a nice chance to show off. So you saw my monkey kind of laugh there, ha 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 ha, covering his mouth, since he placed a sneaky little trap there. So it is possible for the AI here to decide he's gonna go down. He decided not to. That is unfortunate, but that's fine. All we need to do is one more pass. Oh no. Okay, Reek, how do you win the waterfall game?
Have I ever played the waterfall? Just move hard?
Am I doing this right? I don't think so.
This doesn't seem right.
I don't know how to win the waterfall game, man. Oh, I'm doing it too fast. Guys, we're figuring it out live on GDQ. I'm doing it too fast.
I thought you had the guide. I don't think it's alternating.
Yo, oh, that actually got me to the top. Yo, that's so clutch. That's clutch.
You're a legend.
Live tech. Live tech is what this is.
I'm going to be completely honest. I got the waterfall while practicing 3 to 4 times. I could not figure out how to do it. So I'm glad we figured it out live. So from this square, I need an 8 to win. Really anything but a 2 or 3 is fine for me, though. Okay, one last mini game and we're out of this map. I don't know how to win this game. Do you remember ever getting this game, Reek? Because I actually don't know how to win this game.
It doesn't look familiar. I think this is a timing minigame. No, it's not?
No, see, I've done it where I just mash, quote unquote mash. And I don't know how accurate the word mash is in this context, but I have been unable to ever win this minigame. Just because of this kite guy. Like, I don't know what to do about this kite guy.
Oh, for the kite guy, just mash, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I do, and then I lose. Look, I lost. He got 3,000 points. He stomped me. Oh no. Do I have enough?
How can you do any better? No, you're not.
I don't. Not only do I not know, but now I am behind on monkeys.
You need 230.
Yeah, so he needs to land on a mini game for me. Don't do it. No. Does he have enough to win? I don't think he is enough to win either, though. Yo, that's mini game. I think that's mini game. It's not mini game. It's trap.
Trap. Is it cheeky? He's not cheeky.
I don't believe he has one. Okay. So this is why coming to this top floor is kind of a bummer, because now I either need to win the mini game or land on that plus monkey square. It's more efficient to do that than it is to go down. I'd say that, except when that happens.
That did not happen.
That's not good. That's when it's bad. Alright, come on. I don't know why he's up here. Alright, I'm gonna let commentator Reek. What do you think? Do you think executive decision go down and take the 16 is more worth it than gambling on the 2 squares up here that are useful?
Yes,
okay.
I think so.
I'm going to trust you in this decision. I have full faith. Hold on. What would this get me? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I would not hit any useful square. We're making an executive decision as long as we don't land on the waterfall again. And we got a useless square.
Hey, at least it's your trap.
Welcome to iToy Monkey Mania, everyone.
Uh-oh, you got followers.
He's coming down with me. Okay, that puts me in a better spot. Even the AI knows being up there is just a bad idea when you don't have enough to win.
I honestly think they're just following you.
He might be. Yo, monkeys, that's good. That's good. That's like 45, 40. We'll take that. Okay, I'm in a good spot right now. If I can win a mini game, land on a monkey tile, buy a banana, like there's a lot of things right now that could go really good for me. Unfortunately, him landing on this tile is one of the least good things that can happen to me. It's still good, but it's one of the least good things that can happen to me.
Yeah. Less monkeys for you to steal.
Well, thankfully you can steal monkeys from someone who doesn't have any monkeys. However, I don't get any monkeys when he loses that minigame, which is the big downside to that. Ooh, I don't know if I get monkeys for this, though, because I've never hit someone with a bomb. I put a lot of time into this game, but not enough time to see everything, because let's be honest, who would put enough time to see everything into this game? Reek, you were the first person to speedrun this. Did you put enough time into this to see everything?
No, surely not.
Okay, this is...
I mean, you've done 2 runs, but I did 1 run of 58 minutes and a little
regret to inform you that I have completed more than 2 runs.
Oh.
I just have only submitted 2. Yo, look, he's going back down to the ground floor. The fact I even submitted 2 runs, though, should be a good indicator of, this game.
How much help he needs.
Please send help. Why am I here? Because the game's funny. Oh, my. I'm so happy. If I had gotten a 3, I would have had to do the waterfall game again. So I could have to do the waterfall game again. At this point, we're just kind of begging for the game to behave and let us get there. Please? Maybe? We'll see. All right, let's take an estimate. Reek, how many rounds do you think it will take me to get back up, or to finish this with the RNG this game will provide me?
I wanted to say, probably, if this is number 1.
Yes, this was
I'm
one.
going to go with 4 more.
4? Oh, what about you, Conception? How many rounds do you think it'll take me to win this still?
Let's go. I'm gonna go a little easier. I'll say I don't know. Is 2 reasonable?
Yeah, 2's reasonable. The winning tile is 9 squares away. The best roll you can get is an 8.
Okay. Let's go on. Luck will be on our side. 2.
All right, I'm gonna middleman it. Go 3, just so we're guaranteed to have 1 winner and 2 people who were incorrect. No.
I'm so hoping that Conception is right, but this definitely kind of.
If I roll an 8, Conception is still right, though. Just keep that in mind.
All right.
If I roll an
Easy.
8, it's not over.
Rolling an 8 is easy every time.
Yeah, it's a 1 in 8 chance.
8?
Right? Oh no, the 8's right there. I'll just, roll it. We did see the roll counter earlier just kind of choose a 7. So I'm ready to just choose my 8 here, please. Like, let me just... 8.
Well, we can do the... Oh, no.
That's not quite an 8. 8. So if I get...
couldn't be farther away.
If I get an 8 or a 7, I win in 3 rounds.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So thankfully, for the ending goal, or for any elevators, you don't have to land exactly on them. The game is nice enough to do that. Thank you for lowering the water, sir. That is really useful to my cause right now. All right, 8 or 7.
Okay.
5. I mean, 5 is fine, but it doesn't win.
So more chance for me to be right.
Yeah, no, you're guaranteed to win now because the lowest I can roll is a 1. Actually, that's not true. He could somehow miraculously make me lose a turn. Is he gonna go up?
That means that you don't have to turn, so I will be right. He does go up. That is,
Look at all this wonderful... You guys like Mario Party? Because we just have to sit here and watch the AI do the dumbest stuff while we're 1 tile away. Come on, game, let us win. And the AI is like, hold on.
There's the 8.
There's the 8. Let's go.
Thanks for nothing. Congratulations.
I did it. We won. 2 done. 1 board left, guys. We have 25 minutes to do it. My best time on this board is 20 minutes, I think, or like 18 minutes like that. So realistically, we should get this. It's just... I think the RNG has spoken for itself at this point. We had a really good hard map and then the easy map.
Oh, I do remember this one.
All right, so this map's gimmick is there is a volcano that... I'm just upset.
You are upset.
There is a volcano that will explode. It does absolutely nothing. Really? Oh, yes, we got one of the easiest minigames in the game.
Just move to go fast.
35 kilometers per hour. We're a fast monkey. Does anyone know what that is in miles per hour? Because I don't speak kilometers per hour.
Google's our friend. 1 second.
I'm curious how fast this monkey is running.
24, 25?
Yeah, it says 21.7.
That is a fast monkey, if I'm not mistaken.
This is a really fast monkey.
So,
on my bike, I'm like slower.
Again, on the Black Death tile, if I win that minigame, I keep my monkeys. If I lose that minigame, I lose them. Nothing happens with regards to gaining them or the opponent or anything like that. So I'm glad I got an easy one and won it. Now, thankfully, the AI did go over to the other top, and
Yes.
Can you... This game is just... Guys, I just wanted to give a public PSA. If you've ever considered being a speedrunner, these are the joys of speedrunning. This is why I do it. Please speedrun video games, especially this one. I would love to teach you this video game.
So, I had to interview a speedrunner once, and one of the questions is, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you hate RNG?
That was funny.
I'm asking you right now.
Oh, okay. You know, depending on how much RNG there is, I'm gonna go with a solid 8. In this game especially, I'm gonna go with a solid 8.
I mean, for
Now
me,
the
it depends
question-
on what kind of RNG it is. Like the other,
Exactly.
the other Ape Escapes, for example, they have some RNG in it, but it's mostly like things you can react to, and it doesn't really lose time. So that's the good kind of RNG.
I've never seen him win monkeys from that before.
Oh,
I didn't know you could win monkeys from that. Where's my table
However-
flip emote? I'm so done with this game.
you're almost done. Come on.
I'm almost done with this game. Correction. We have 20
End it.
minutes to beat this map. We've done the last 2. It's one more win. Come on. Okay, so I actually found speed strats for this game. So, you're meant to do this one-handed. Nah, one-handed is slow. Smack this monkey with 2 hands and eat all the bananas and never stop eating the bananas. No matter what you do. The professor, he's gonna turn around. He's gonna get mad at me for eating his bananas. I don't care. I can keep eating bananas while he throws chalk at me. I only lose 5 bananas if he does it. So I'm just gonna keep eating the bananas as fast as possible and not care.
Whoa.
See, I've already gained those 5 back, therefore this is technically net positive. I'm not losing. I just gotta keep eating the bananas, and he's eating them twice as fast because I'm using 2 hands. I didn't gain those bananas back, no! Come on, don't give me bad RNG. Don't turn yellow, don't turn yellow, don't give me bad RNG. Just stay blue. Okay, wait, I'm gonna try to stop. He's eating! No! Eat the bananas!
Just continue anyway.
I took a break and he still hit me. So this is quote unquote speed strats. I guess technically I'm on the up. Look, see, that was a fake. That's why you don't do it. Also, my arms are so tired. Oh, can I please stop? How much longer? 6 seconds. Time doesn't count while he's throwing chalk. No, please. I'm so tired. I just wanted to end.
I tried that.
Oh my gosh.
I won, guys. It was worth it.
Was it?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't worth it. At least you won, okay?
I did win.
But at what cost?
But at what cost, indeed. What's a 5? A shop? I can buy a banana. All right. So, I think buying a banana is worth it. Just because the free 40 bananas is, especially if you can get a banana like super early game, then it's a very good purchase.
I actually just opened my my own run, like the one that I submitted. I go to a point and oh hey look, it's me buying a banana.
Nice. Yeah, that's where I got the banana strat from. I saw you buy one because I actually ran this without watching your run first, and then I saw you buy a banana. I was like, "What? What does a banana do?"
I literally just did a blind run to get a run on the boards. This was in the time where we tried to like fill in the boards and it runs for like every game there was.
This game brought
Just to get them in, and I was the unlucky one to do Aitway Monkey Mania because I am European.
Okay, so you said even sections is what you think it's even sections.
Yes, so 3 even sections.
No, it's definitely not even. Why is he happy?
Because he got the whole banana. Okay, 4 equal slices.
Do you understand how hard this
Literally
is?
in the middle.
This is not that easy, sir. I'm on an iToy.
That's why you should stand like 2 meters back. No, I do agree with you. Like, the controls are just super awful, but this is a 40p camera. What else do you expect?
I expect the camera to randomly decide it's too dark and just end the run for me. That's what I expect. I literally could turn both my lights off and the camera would probably say, it's too dark, and kick me back to the main menu. That's why, so 3 people in the community have ran just about every ape game. I have 1 run at least of every ape game, all the games, like all 14, 17 plus the 3 miscellaneous ones. Reek here has done the third most, and B-Man has done a run of every game except for this one. And the reason he hasn't done this one is because his room is too dark to use an iToy, and he also can't be bothered to play with an iToy. I don't blame him. You are seeing why he won't do that.
Am I really number 3?
I believe you are number 3, yes. I don't know who would beat you.
That is true. No Name also doesn't do that much.
But yeah, that's a slight, if you're interested in learning any Ape Escape game, some of them poorly, find me. I might teach you. The only ones I don't run good are the mainline 3. The irony of being not good at those 3. Have I even made it to the 2nd floor on this map yet? I've just completely zoned out on what is happening. I'm so exhausted.
You're just running around. Man.
I'm just doing laps and hoping, man. There's just no strats to anything except hope.
Hope is a reliable strat.
Hope's got me this far, that's for sure. I can't deny that. I did specifically, when Conception was talking to me about this game, I DM'd him back and I said, I will run iToy, but it's gonna be a disaster and a meme. And he was like, that's what I want. And now we're here.
Yep. I don't shy away from that. Not on Awfully Silly. No, thank you.
No.
We want disasters.
This is what we live for. And honestly, no matter how much I'm complaining, I'm having a blast. It's rough, but I'm enjoying it. Guys, we've made it to the 2nd floor. We might finish the game in the next 15 minutes. Let's go. I have faith. I have full faith. Just remember, Conception, the original estimate was about, I think, now. So, good ideas.
Very smart.
I'm so happy that you just opened your brain, thought, hey, this whole game is RNG. Estimate is like 2 minutes above. This is a good idea.
Yeah, I should have just gone, let's do it. Everyone would have been great.
For planning, I'm glad you didn't, though.
Yeah, it makes everyone's life easier. So we've probably been talking a while. That's bad RNG, and we're playing the 3rd map. So if anyone has anything we could recover because it wasn't clear, I'm more than happy to re-answer that. In the meantime, again, this is Mario Party. Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoy this video game. We're trying to get to the shiny 230 tile before our opponent here gets the shiny 230 tile. And right now, we're not in a great spot. The monkey might take this from us just because of bad tile, bad minigame, just too much bad RNG going on here. However, if the Yeti...
This doesn't help you.
If the Yeti kicks him off and it's the banana game, I can't. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is actually a good one. When we get all the monkeys on the banana game, we're basically guaranteed to win. I don't think you can lose when it's all the monkeys.
Yeah, just cut everywhere.
Every monkey's happy. And this is one of the reasons I don't understand this game. Because why? Now that there's so many monkeys, why are they all happy with this performance?
Because they all have the same amount of banana. Like, you don't want your neighbor monkey to have more banana.
But they don't all have the same amount of banana. I'm so confused. Those cuts were not even. I am not a Sue Banana chef. I'm sorry. You know, some of the mini games we haven't gotten, I'm actually kind of happy. Yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes. Let's go!
I'm thinking about the golf one.
I don't know what the golf one is off the top of my head. What is the golf one?
I don't know if it's golf or something where you need to like guide a ball by from left and right.
Yeah. We haven't gotten that minigame, and I'm happy because that's an awful minigame. You have like these little tiles with a hole in them, and you have to use the different positionals to balance the ball. So, okay, cool. He's not a problem anymore. You have to balance the like ball so that it goes into the hole. And I'm really bad at mechanical perceptions, so I always shake the side you don't want the ball to go. Always fun to do that. Hopefully we don't get that game and I embarrass myself in GDQ in front of too many people. Also, I don't care if I embarrass myself, so let's get that minigame. It's complete RNG. I can't choose minigames. Oh, no. Okay, so I have to preface this. Count how many times you guys see the bomb. Because during my practice runs, so first up, that's bomb one. During my practice runs, this monkey went through the shop. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. 4 full rotations buying stuff. 4 times. That's 2 cycles right there. If he goes through it 2 more times, he will have gone through the whole shop for me. Look at him just slowly buying things, one after another, deciding slowly. That's 3 times. No. What is this RNG? He's not done.
Let's see if we can get more than 4.
No, he stopped at the wait, dude.
This is not even RNG. This is pre-programmed, I think.
I don't know why he does that, but it's so painful. He'll just sit there and just around. Yeah, the highest I've seen is 4, and I saw it earlier today. So I can't say that's never happened before, because unfortunately, it has. Welcome to Mario Party. I mean, iToy Monkey Mania, everyone.
Welcome to Ape Escape Party. Except this is not Ape Escape Party. There's different games for that.
So if anyone's curious what the game looks like, since we have a lot of downtime, this is the Japanese case. The American or the European case is pretty similar, is it not, Reek? I believe.
Actually, let me show.
I believe it just.
What does yours look like? I'm on a delay.
Yeah, I'll put it on the camera again.
Yeah, it's really similar.
Okay, so this item, what it does is it swaps everyone's inventories around. So now I have a whole bunch of useless items in my inventory. Do I want to go up? How many? Yeah, I'm comfortable going up. I should be really close. And if the Yeti knocks me down, that's fine. He knocks me down.
He's a wakey boy.
Yes, I'm gonna say yes because I'll land and guarantee more monkeys for me. And the Yeti can't get me here. That actually might have been the best decision I could have gotten. Next turn is gonna be time unless really, really bad RNG happens here.
Yeah, you need to throw 2 right now.
I need to roll a 2 and I need him to not take... Oh no. Remember that really bad RNG happens? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't remember this minigame. Which one is this here?
Do you need to make snowballs?
Oh, okay, this one's fine. This one's fine. This one's fine.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. All right, we're good.
Just move a lot.
I'll stand up and do iToy the way you're supposed to. Just for the final game. We got this.
What are you? Yes.
Remember, you're supposed to play iToy standing up. Break the ice! Break the ice!
Now destroy all the ninjas.
Yes! One last one! We won!
Legend. 14.
Okay. I'm dead. I'm so tired. Okay. All we need to roll is a 2. And we have time. I thought we rolled a 1. I'm so dead. And get ready on time.
I see pain in your... Yes, in your eyes.
Time. Oh my god, we did it.
You did it.
GG.
A winner is you. Oh,
Winner is all of us.
the winner is all of us. Oh my lord. Well, I'm glad we finished all boards. I'll show off just this is what happens. This is everything I was skipping. So you get to post a nice little picture here. And then it makes no sense because hey, look, you can actually see my eyeball over there in his face.
It's worth it.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, GDQ, for having me. Thank you, Reek, for being here. Thank you, Conception, for contacting me. Thanks, Ray, for being on tech. Thank you guys all for having this game. Super happy that I got to show off 2001. I got to show off iToy. That was a blast.
It was.
Please, if you just want to hang out, talk about the Ape Escape speedrunning games, you can find the Ape Escape speedrunning Discord. It's like AESRGG, but it's on speedrun.com. Just go join the invite link. I'll happily see you there. We can hang out. Follow me, SRGT Silent. I'll let Conception introduce the next runner because I'm not qualified to. Before that, Reek, do you have any final words to throw it over to you?
Enjoy the bananas. There are actually some other different games. There's actually Ape Escape Academy, which is like all mini games. And no iToy, unfortunately.
Please don't make me play Academy.
Okay, I won't. You're not Tony. There's Pumped and Primed, which is also a party game. Racer, a kart racer, where the monkeys are the carts. Ape Escape is like wild, but
it's wild.
The main 3 games, they're actually just good platformers.
Yes.
Like
the main 3 games, 2001 and Big Mission, are like just amazing 5 video games. If nothing else, play those 5 and just be happy. All right.
Yeah. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Join the Discord. We love people and monkeys.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, absolutely. And if I may say as well, for some reason there seems to be a very big Ape Escape to Bug Snacks pipeline. So play Bug Snacks too while you're at it. It's pretty good.
Shameless plug. I like it. There is indeed though. They're connected well.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you both to Sergeant Silent and Recount for 2 incredible runs. I think I could speak for chat when we say they were definitely memorable. So thank you for playing these games and showcasing them for us. For all of you that are still hanging out, we have one more monkey themed game left for you, and it is a doozy. So you're going to want to check it out, but we're going to go right to a little break here. So everyone get your water, get your stretch on, and check on your iToys if you haven't already, and then we'll see you on the other side. All right, welcome back to Awfully Silly. We're getting really primed up here for our final run. Just wanted to do a couple of last reminders before we get into our last monkey-themed run here, which is, of course, so Frame Fatales will be having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, from August 21st to the 27th. That is coming up. The marathon schedule is out now, so if you'd like to check it out, you can do !FF in the Twitch chat, or you can go to gamesdonequick.com/Frame Fatales for some more information. Also regarding Flame Fatales, prize submissions are now open. So if you're interested in donating some prizes, feel free to check out the website for some more information. As a reminder as well, if you happen to be watching on YouTube, feel free to check us out at twitch.tv/gamesdonequick. If you're interested in looking at our live content, that's going to start most weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. All right. And without further ado, I think it's time we get into our final monkey themed game, which is a Game Boy game. Game Boy games are always a little bit near and dear to my heart. And this is going to be Powerpuff Girls Bad Mojo Jojo. And it's going to be run by Garby the Glitterous. Take it away.
Hello everyone, I'm Garby the Glitterous, and I'm super excited to show this game for you. It's a game I'm like really passionate about, and like it's definitely flawed, but I really enjoy playing it. So, when did we start time? So, time starts after I press the button to enter the first level here. So, I guess I'll do a countdown if that's okay.
Of course.
Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So this first level here, I'm gonna be. So that trading card I got there, that's part of the link cable connection, and there's like link cable support for this game that can like link between but the other 2 games. This is a part of a 3-game series. But yeah. But yeah, there's also Battle Hymn and Paint the Town to Green that star the other 2 Powerpuff Girls. So they link together, and you can get like cheat codes and stuff if you use the link cable. So that's kind of an interesting like thing that they tried to do. And these were also released separately, and oh yeah, the downfly animation is like, it is something else. And it's also beneficial to be in that most of the time because it lets you go like really quickly, but it's hard. It for the most part you can't really maintain it well. So I'm just gonna kind of do like this. The down flying animation's a true gem. Yeah. So the way the game works is that you need to go through things. Like, need to go and rescue certain people. Like there, I needed to rescue the professor, and having this like invincibility is super helpful. It won't last for all the fight, but it'll last for quite a bit of it. So there, it just ran out. So that's 6, and that's 7, and now I'm going to use this, and this should finish Mojo Jojo off. Fun fact, I didn't actually know Mojo Jojo was a monkey until I got asked to run this. So that's like the Powerpuff Girls did air like when I was of the age that I would watch it, but like I didn't like. But I never ended up watching it, and I just don't know. And I never watched it after even running a lot of the games.
I can't imagine how confused you must have been when I said, "Hey, I have this monkey theme show. You want to run this game for me?"
I was like, "Oh, cool! Like, but why am I supposed to be running this?" So we're going to be heading to the first boss now. And so we need to deal 4 hits to this wrestler. I don't think this wrestler's a part of the Powerpuff Girls, but I've never watched the Powerpuff Girls, so I guess I wouldn't know. And so I'm gonna be, what did I do again? This is the blue phone, right? Okay, I think I know where I am. I hope so. The one thing with this game is that it's very easy to get lost if you're not paying attention. So I have to be kind of careful. It's a really fun run, so as long as you memorize what to do, it's not that bad. But I honestly have not played this game in a decent amount of time until I did a bit of practice for this. So I don't remember these levels terribly well. So I'm kind of having to just do my best, but that wasn't that bad still. And so here I can just use two green phones here to defeat the princess here. Because the green phones deal 5 damage each, and the princess has an HP, so I can just end the fight immediately. And you really want to do that, because if you have to engage in combat, the princess will start flying around in it, and it takes a really long time, and it's also pretty random whether you can attack her or not. But now we're moving on to the third level of this, and this is one that can be pretty tricky to figure out where to go, because there's just so many different sections that connect with each other. So you can be sure that you're making progress, and then just end up going all the way back. Oh yeah, I've heard of the live-action Powerpuff Girls. And so there's also you gotta love the sounds, like the sound clips that they try to do on the GBA. I say they're pretty good, honestly. Like as far as like quality and how well they were able to implement them. So there are definitely some positive things with this game, but just in general, the combat in this game and just how unforgiving it can be, which will be shown later, really hold it back. Although I still love this game. And so I just rescued the mayor, so gonna be heading to get this and head to the next part. And so this part, there's Mojo Jojo here has 12 HP, so I need to do that and then use 2 phones. I can also use the Buttercup, the Blossom phone, which will make her call herself, and then I can do that, and then, but that's, in theory, it's a little slower, but it probably is faster with how the mechanics work in this game. If you can't really get the flying down too well. Like there, it took me a little bit to do that. And so that's the end of that level. And I guess, do you have any like questions or comments?
Yeah, so I've seen you or a couple other people run this series of handheld Powerpuff Girls games. Now, if I'm not mistaken, are the other ones all Game Boy Color as well, or did they make the transition to GBA?
Oh, so there's the 3 games. So there's one of them that's on GBA called Him and Seek, and is that the title? It's the one that stars all 3 of the Powerpuff Girls games. I'm pretty sure it's Him and Seek, but
that sounds right. Yeah,
where you do like a scavenger hunt, and that's honestly genuinely a pretty fun game. Like there are some flaws, but it's a lot of fun to play. So, and I can shout out Frozen Flygon for like introducing me to that game. So shout outs. Okay, I'm gonna be a little quiet. Okay. So this part, you just have to kind of be a little careful, because if you like do anything like wrong, like it's really easy to just die there. Because if you fall, like it's pretty much impossible to like save yourself if you run out of the gauge there. So I have to be really careful, and that's probably the biggest flaw with this, like the biggest flaw with this game. And now I'm gonna also get an instance of like where the combat is pretty cumbersome, because I'm gonna be facing Roach Coach, and it's pretty tricky to hit him on the ground, and if I'm not careful, I'll have to take damage. No matter what, I pretty much always take damage unless I do the flight really precisely, so it's important. Luckily, you can kind of just tank hits, because you do get a lot of health. That's not to say that you can't die, but as long it doesn't happen that often. Okay, I'm gonna that. And yeah, the other one, there is also Mojo Jojo a Go-Go, yeah. And that's like kind of a shmup. I haven't really played that as much, but it seems pretty neat. Okay, it's also kind of easy to miss him. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I think I'm pretty close to winning. I've got to count hits. Yeah, it's definitely a unique boss mechanic. Okay, so we're heading to the last level now. And one thing is that the boss fight coming up is honestly probably the hardest in the Game Boy Color series. Because it's like 36 hits total, and unless you have a really good handle on how the bosses work, it'll be tricky. So I just kind of need to be careful. And so we're heading to there. I need to... Is this where to go? Yes. So I need to go and save... who is this? It's Miss Keen, okay. So... And I got a few power-ups just to make the boss fight a little bit easier. Ideally, in the speedrun, you would just go immediately to Miss Keen it and not try to get the power-ups, but it's not really viable in this. But in like a marathon setting, I would want to like do this. And so we're going to be heading to the final boss. So get ready to count, everyone. I usually just have to subconsciously count. So it's 12 hits each phase. 2. And also the bones are count more. 3. Oh my god. 4. 5. 6. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Yeah, the thing is, well, getting hit by the propeller isn't really that bad. I'm gonna use this, because the propeller only does like a third of a heart. Okay, that wasn't that bad. But if you get hit by the rockets, they take away a full heart, so you have to be careful about that. Luckily, this is looking pretty good so far. 3, 4... Oh my gosh. 5... 6... 7... 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it looks like I have plenty of health, but if you get hit by like 2 of those rockets, that's already 2 of the hearts gone. So, and it's also really easy to just take damage if Mojo Jojo shoots a lot of the things here. And also time's gonna be after I go into the heart, and that's coming up really soon. So, okay, still like 1 or 2 more hits, and so get ready on time. Time.
Ooh, well done.
Thanks. That was a fun run. So, like, there's also trading cards and things like that you can get. I guess I would show them off, but honestly, one of them is kind of like a pretty graphic-like thing, and I don't want to accidentally show that. So I think that'll be it for me.
Yeah, of course. Well, yeah, I can't believe how fast that went by. Did you have any other shout-outs or plugs or anything you'd like to do before we close out here?
Well, I guess I already mentioned them, and they're like a showrunner, but I'll shout out Frozen Flygon, since they were responsible for getting me into the Powerpuff Girls series and just running these games, and they also ran this for me with the GBC games, and him and Seek with me for a while. So yeah, they're pretty awesome, and they run I think it's Dangerous to Go Alone, if I remember correctly. So definitely check them out if you haven't.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, it's Dangerous to Go Alone. Yeah, we love Frozen Flygon on this show. They were on my first episode ever, so yeah, we definitely love us some Frozen Flygon. Well, Garby, thank you so much for running that and concluding our Silly Monkeys episode.
Yeah, so I'll see y'all later. Bye, everyone.
For sure. And for everybody out there, thank you for watching Awfully Silly. Just wanted to remind you that the hotfix content keeps on going. So right after this, we have That's Never Happened Before, and that's going to be featuring some glitches in Undertale. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. And starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have Random Number Generation, which is a randomizer show, as well as Aimbot, which is a show featuring shooter-based speedruns. So we got all kinds of hotfix content going for you all week long. Feel free to check it out at your leisure. But for now, we will see you whenever we see you next for the next episode of Awfully Silly. So take care and enjoy That's Never Happened Before.